Forbidden Meanings, Episode 2, Blessing. They tell you a blessing is a gift, a smile from God, a shower of favor. When someone sneezes, you say, "Bless you." When fortune finds you, you whisper, "I'm blessed." Pastors close sermons with blessings. Parents bless their children at bedtime. Politicians declare blessings on nations. The word is everywhere. Safe, sweet, holy. But behind the polished glow of blessing lies something darker, something the world forgot, or maybe was taught to forget. Because once, blessing didn't mean favor. It meant blood. The forgotten roots. To uncover the truth, we have to dig back, not into modern churches, but into the soil of ancient ritual. In Old English, the word was bledsian or bletzian. It came from the word blood. To bless was literally to mark with blood, not the gentle sprinkling of holy water you imagine today, but the staining of altars with sacrifice. Cattle, goats, lambs, even people in some cultures. The lifeblood poured out, consecrating the space, binding the oath, sealing the covenant. The Romans had their own rituals of blessing. Sacrifices offered to secure victory, prosperity, or fertility. To bless was not to bestow favor, but to slaughter in hope of favor. Blood was the key. The ancients believed the gods demanded life force in exchange for protection. When Christianity spread, the word was not erased. It was baptized. Early translators, needing a way to render the Latin benedicere, to speak well of or to praise, chose the Germanic bledsian. Over time, the ritual blood faded from memory, replaced with the idea of praise, favor, or divine kindness. But the stain is still there, hidden in the roots. Every time you say blessing, the shadow of blood sacrifice lingers, the corruption of memory. But here's the question: why bury the blood? Because words are weapons and blood is dangerous. If people remembered that blessing once meant slaughter, the sweetness of the word would curdle on their tongues. They might question the rituals of their leaders. They might ask whether favor from above can truly be bought with blood below. And yet, traces remain. When a priest blesses bread and wine, it recalls sacrifice. When someone says a blessing in disguise, it's almost an echo of blood hidden under a mask. Even the phrase, "bless this house," carries the faint scent of altars, as if walls can only be made sacred through some cost, some offering. What once required the spilling of blood now requires only the spilling of words. But don't be fooled. The exchange remains: give something, lose something in hopes of gaining favor. The spiritual flip. Here's the twist that no one talks about. What if the shift from blood to favor wasn't just translation, but transformation? What if the rebranding of blessing was a deliberate attempt to bury the cost and polish the promise? The ancients believed blood was life. To bless was to mark life with life, sacrifice with sacrifice. Now blessing is marketed like a lottery ticket, free, easy, cheap. Everyone wants blessings, but no one wants the price. And maybe that's the point, because when a word is stripped of its cost, it becomes hollow. You repeat it without thinking. You beg for it without realizing what you're asking. And those in power, religious, political, corporate, can sell you blessings like candy, while hiding the blood that was always part of the deal. Think about it. How many televangelists promise blessings if you sow a seed of money? How many leaders ask for loyalty in exchange for blessings on your land? The word has been weaponized, no longer about blood, but still about control. A scene from the shadows. Imagine this. You walk through a stone temple in a forgotten land. The air is thick with smoke and iron. The altar ahead is slick with crimson. Priests chant, their voices echoing like thunder through the chambers. A lamb lies bound, trembling. A blade flashes, and with it a spray of red. The crowd cheers. They say the god is pleased. They say the city is blessed. Now fast forward. A modern church, lights glowing, music swelling. The pastor lifts his hands. The crowd closes their eyes. "You are blessed," he declares. The people cheer again, their wallets lighter, their spirits lifted. No blood spilled this time. At least not here, not now. But the echo is there, the ritual is the same, a word, an exchange, a promise. Modern meaning versus true meaning. Today, blessing is painted in pastel colors. Hashtags flood social media. Blessed. It means a vacation, a paycheck, a new car, a healthy baby. It's shorthand for luck, wrapped in holiness. But trace the word back and you find something raw, something ancient. Blessing once meant marking life with sacrifice. To be blessed meant to be touched by blood. Here's the paradox. If the true meaning of blessing is sacrifice, maybe our modern understanding is not wrong, just incomplete. Maybe the blessings we enjoy always come at a cost, whether we see it or not. Someone's labor, someone's pain, someone's blood. Every blessing has a shadow. So let me ask you, when you say I'm blessed, what are you really confessing? Do you see only the favor, or do you see the cost? Think about it. Every gift we call a blessing carries hidden cost. The food on your table, bought with someone's sweat. The clothes on your back, stitched with unseen hands. Even the peace you enjoy, paid for by someone's sacrifice. Blessings are never free. They are marked whether by blood, by labor, or by loss. To call something a blessing is to admit that somewhere, something was given up so you could receive. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. And if this episode made you see the word blessing differently, don't just walk away. Hit that like button so more people can uncover these forbidden meanings. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next word we unlock. Share this with someone who always says, I am blessed. They need to hear where the word really comes from. Because next time, we're going deeper. Into a word whispered in every prayer, every worship service, every chant of faith. A word that once meant the hidden one, but now seals the end of every prayer. The word is Amen. Stay curious, stay awake, and never forget, words are weapons. If you don't master them, they'll master you.